What's up, everybody? Right here, just you know who it is, the man of the hour, Big D, the homie, just kicking back to see what you guys are doing. Towards the evening, kick off your relax your feet. Long day today. It's towards the holiday. A lot of people are on the road. They're traveling right now. 4th of July is in a couple of days. Crazy, man. Crazy times right now. How you guys doing though? Shout out to everybody out there. It's just coming back doing their thing. You gotta do your thing. Better do your thing because I don't do mine. Want to give a big shout out to you guys. Go see Jen Magana. Yesterday was pretty cool. I was on her live yesterday. I was with Fred. Brother Fred was on the live. We were out there. We're just chopping it up with each other, and we had a good time. We were able to express ourselves, what's going on in the world. Today, yesterday we didn't know what was gonna happen to Puff Daddy. Now we know today. If you hear the news, oh boy, past the big one. But that's the way it is, right? We're just chilling. That was pretty funny. What's up? So I just thought I'd come out and just give a big thanks, to Jen Magana, Convicted Hearts. Make sure you guys go subscribe, like the round table. It's a round table. It's Jen Magana, Convicted Hearts. You guys be respectful over there, please. She's doing her thing over there, and that's what it's all about. That's what was enjoyable yesterday. I go over there. The round table started a couple years ago with the big homies. You got the Street St. Louis. Sonny was over there. Cholo Truckers came from there. We got Big Joe. We got some good peeps, man. Some good people. You guys go check it out. But I had a good time yesterday. I was kicking back. I was just chilling. Yesterday, we were just kicking back. What's up, people? Thought I'd be on for a couple minutes. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Right now, I'm actually working on some more content. Setting up the establishment, where the content is going. Setting up the pictures and everything is pretty cool, man. I had a lot of time to mess around. Got to put some more information out there. Some heavy stuff, got to go different places. Big D's always on the road. I'm always traveling. I'm always going here, so I like to set up a little bit more, make it more explicit. That's what it's all about. Putting that content out there. A lot of good stuff out there, man. I see it out there too. People working now, people doing their thing. All you beautiful 25 people, appreciate that, man. Sharu Yashi says hello. Thank you. Hello, Shara. Say hi. Hi, thank you for the like and subscribe. That's right. Make sure you hit that like button. You got 25 beautiful people in here, man. Hit that like button. It's just a homie just kicking it. You're doing your 9 to 5, I'm doing mine. But yesterday was pretty cool, man. I had a good time yesterday. I thought everything was great. And that's what it's all about. The holidays coming up this weekend. I still can't believe 4th of July is in a couple of days. What, 2 or 3 days? Celebrating the independence, the birthday of the country. And they're acting the way they are. That's just crazy, man. Trying to deny citizenship, affecting people, hurting people. It's the wrong time to do it, Trump. That's what happens, though, huh? That's what happens, man. Still, gas is high. What about the eggs? Avina says, hi, Bang. Hello. Irvina is in there. Sarah Alushi says, hello, everybody. Shout out to everybody that's on here. Hello to all my subscribers, all the viewers, everybody that's coming forward. Just what's up, man? 4th of July is in a couple of days. Right? Shout out to everybody, man. We got 6 beautiful people in here. Big D just chilling. I'm just chilling with my subscribers. People coming on. Just to hit that like button. Big D just chilling. Irvix. Irvix, what's up? As I mentioned, I had a good time yesterday. I was chilling with family and friends. That's what it was all about yesterday. You know, we kick back. We have a lot of family and friends, social media. We come on, and we met a lot of these people. You know, and they met us, and we just go and we just hang out. We set up events. We go and we just kick back, man. That's what it's all about. Still be family oriented, friend oriented. Go out there, do your thing. You know, be consistent friends. Say hello. You know how it is, man. Don't be no negative. That's what was funny yesterday. That's what I was telling Jen Magani. I can't be like. There's people that are like that. People come negative. Like I don't got time for that. You know, Big D hasn't really been on my lives and also on social media because there's been some family passing, so I've been taking care of my business. No, even no. You know, I've been taking care of business. You know, with the family, going to funerals. I ain't gonna record that. You know, and just just crazy, man. You know, people get older. We all gotta die. You know, it's part of life, right? That's why I enjoy what you're doing. You know, we're just hanging out. We're just chilling out. What's up, everybody? What you guys doing? I was tripping out. Oh shit, what's his name? I was tripping out on Puff Daddy today. The news. I was just like, wow, he got to quit. I'm like, what? When's he getting out? Tomorrow? His charges that the charges that he faced and everything else, all the charges they have against him. I was like, man, you're really trying to make an example of somebody, right? But we're just kicking back. Yeah. All right, everybody. I just thought I'd make a quick live. I'm actually putting on thumbnails on them. That's what I've been working on. You see some thumbnails on my lives now because I got to bring some people over. So I'm working on working on the content. I bring people over in the channel. You know, there's a lot of talent out there. I'm tripping out. That's why I'm tripping out. People I've been meeting, hanging out with. You know, just been chilling. It's pretty cool. It's hot. The pool's out there. You see Big D cooking, barbecuing, pool live, just chilling. That's how I do all kinds of stuff, man. Make it happen. Work on your health. That's the one thing you gotta do. Stay consistent on that for sure. Checkups, whatever it is. Your medications, your health. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, be consistent. Make sure you check up and you follow and do the things you're supposed to do in life. You know, because when things catch up to you, you ain't ready for that. You know, things happen, man. But yeah. Irvina, do you? Oh man. Jeez, man. What gives you that impression, right? So I gotta do is I got shade, man, for sure.
What did
It says right here, do I vape? I'm like, no. Jeez.
she say?
You're funny, huh, dude? Gee. And put the guy saying, says, can I ask you a health question? For sure, Steve, go ahead. Shout out to Steve Bono. Got Steve Bono on here. Health wise, go ahead, brother. Steve Bono, you could Q's and A's. We could do some Q's and A's respectfully. Some Q's and A's. Say it, brother. Oh, you're being funny. Diarrhea. I got an answer for that. I got a big toilet and a lot of toilet paper. Steve Bano. I got a big baño, homie. I take care of myself. I hardly get that, man. I really take care. I eat the right things. You know, absorb the right things. That way, I work out. So I really, there's remedies for that. I mean, come on, we all know. I take a plant for that. I drink a tea. I hope that answers your question. That's funny. All right, so I'm going to 10 minutes. Peeps. You know what it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's your homie Big D. Welcome back to my channel. You guys have Happy 4th of July. It says the last time I was drinking wine. I'm usually a hard liquor guy. I could see the rumbles, stomach rumbling right there. Wrong don't go with wrong. Only right goes with right. You gotta put the right things in yourself, the right things will come out. You put the wrong things in yourself, the wrong things will come out. So, But shout out to everybody, man. Thank you guys. Thought I'd be on for a quick minute and then I'll do some. You see a thumbnail. Appreciate you guys being on for 10 minutes, just been chilling. And you guys had a good day. Kick up your shoes and relax, and your feet and relax. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. All you gotta do is chill, just hang out. All right, just kicking it. Says the last time I got it was from drinking wine, and I'm usually hardly. Okay. Steve Bono, what's your question, you bastards? Serious. How serious do you want to be? Shoot it, Steve Bono. Shoot it. Nothing stupid though. Say, Big Bird. Is Big Bird human and in costume? Oh man. I mean, you watch Sesame Street. It seems like you watch Sesame Street, so you gotta answer your own question. I just have an opinion. I could say yeah, but it doesn't mean it's true. Oh man. Whatever is in there got to come out. Tripping on to earlier too over here, like towards Fresno. There was a big explosion, man. There's been all kinds of things exploding over here. It's just crazy. Like I said, fireworks. 4th of July is around the corner. Happy 4th, everybody. Be careful with the drinking. Don't over drink. There's always remedies for that. You can taxi, ask somebody. There's a lot of families out there. Be careful when you shoot your artillery, your fireworks. A lot of it's not allowed. So if you got to follow the rules, man, follow the rules of the land. So that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what I do. For sure. I learned to follow the rules. I could see that happening, Steve. Where if work for driving, so you gotta wait, huh? You gotta wait till they call you. Then after you go in there, I mean, sometimes not all jobs are exciting, man. There's a lot of us that work on the streets. They work on the field. They work in, picking this, picking grapes, watermelons. I mean, there's so many of us that just we do different things. So I can see sometimes, I can see it getting bored for you. Take a book with you, man. Read a book, your literature, read your Bible. Take some weights, put them in your trunk. Stay active still. Cheers, everybody. That's good water right there. I drive at Lyft. No rides right now. You get them, then you're going to be complaining. I remember when I drove a long time ago. I remember one time I drove from San Diego all the way to Mexico. That was funny. I had to pick up the people, and then I went through customs and checks. I mean, I've been through some crazy stuff. I have stories for days, stories for years, man. But, I put myself there, so. But shout out to Jen Magana. You guys go over there. You guys make sure you guys go and like and subscribe. Convicted Hearts. The round table. School was cool over there, Tom Big D sent you. Had fun yesterday. I was chilling yesterday. It says I could brainwash myself with the Bible. Sounds like a good idea. What your beliefs are, right? Brainwash you, brainwashing yourself in good standards, because all it talks about is good stuff. Soak yourself into some good stuff, some positive. That's all we do. Hang out. I get phone calls a lot, from family members, from good friends, from homies. It's just like everybody needs some spiritual advice. Not that I'm trying to give that, but hey, there's a Bible for it. Read it. Like you said, you could brainwash yourself. No need for brainwash, man. It's all good stuff. 15 minutes. We're rolling, huh? Let's go 20. More questions? Let's go. Let's go. We got 3 beautiful people in here. Man, we got 80 beautiful people early. Let's go. Let's keep rocking. You know how Big D does it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm just right here, just chilling, learning how to do some more stuff on the computer, upgrading my channel, some different things, getting thumbnails, and shit, need an engineer, dog. Let me hire an engineer. But I have a lot of content that's ready to put out, man. I have people, I have friends, I have family members. I have so much things to do, man. I have so much. In the state of California, the United States, West Coast. I'm all about the West Coast. So, it says the New Testament only talks about 7 days of Jesus' life, making him only good. 72 days. You have more than 72 days. I'm pretty sure, you got to read it. You say you're going to read yourself to it's something you could do. So read it. You tell me, bro. The whole concept about that is, plug yourself in. You got to get plugged in, dial in. Overcoming Native Ego, it says West Coast for show. That's what it is. It's all about. Overcoming Native Ego says, Salud, Big D. What's up, brother? How you doing? Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Go over to Overcoming Native Ego. Is a good friend. It's 40 days. You've been 40 days in the gospel, 40 days and 40 nights. Fasting. Oh, man. It's crazy, man. Much love to you and yours. For sure, man. We're just right here. We're just chilling. Like I said, we're just looking up stuff, briefing stuff to get more into the technology, more into the computer. That's right. Doing our thing. That's all it is, man. Upgrading. There's nothing wrong with the little upgrade. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to you, Native Eagle. You know what's up. You know how we do it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Positivity. But the Bible, just talk about the Bible, bro. Or talk about stuff that's crazy that's been happening right now. It says, right back at you. That's right. Just chilling. Yeah. It says the good book. There it is. The good book. That's all it does. That's all it is. It's a good book, man. Love it. The stories on there are amazing. It's crazy. For the good. It is. That's what it is. There's always good and there's always evil. Stay in the positive. Stay in the good. There's no need for negativity. All negativity got to go, man. I know we see a lot of negativity right now on the streets, on the news, or wherever we're watching. It's crazy. But you gotta know your history behind that. Instead of, Native Eagle, Overcoming Native Eagle says, how y'all like the vacation season? Y'all went back and forth. So far, it's been cool, man. I've been going to Laughlin lately the last couple of weeks, to tell you the truth. But we have we don't pay for the rooms and all that. We get them free, so it's like, why not? All we do is we drive and we just go BS over there. That's it. Everything's pretty reasonable. I make sure everything, the price is right, and we feel the luck, and we just go out there. But shout out to you. This weekend, we'll see what's up. There's always something. Put something on the grill. As long as everybody's safe, that's what we're trying to. That's what coming out. As long as everybody's safe about it. Right, there's all kinds of crazy things. Because in California, if everybody's seen that thing, it's blown up. That building, warehouse blew up. If you look, when I went over there, I picked up some stuff, for the one of the residents right here, gave me a couple of dollars, and I went over there, and I know where to go now, so skyrockets, it's crazy. I don't got them, but I know someone who does connect. It's been good though. It's been good, man. It's been real good. It's just it's that season transitions. Mr. Dogbrain, what's up, brother? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. How's everybody else? SoCal, that's love. That's what homie said. The homie's all like, you can go, you do that yet? Like, yeah, I'll pick up some candles and I'll pick you up a cake. Just you gotta buy it. And when me and Love Grace went over there, we're smuggling again. Back in the days, man, criminal never leaves you, huh? Nah, I'm just playing it. We just went over there and just kicked back, bought some fireworks, gambled a little bit, checking everybody on the lake, enjoying the weather. That's all we did. Enjoy the rooms. Time started start kicking it, and we were gone. And we're gone, cruising. Que no, que sí, yeah. It's a spot. So I've been enjoying my 4th of July for sure. Right now, everybody's traveling. The airports are, the freeways are full. The airports are full. Like, forget that. Yeah, what's up, Leo? You too. You too. You guys be safe about it. Shout out to everybody, man. Don't forget, hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Comment at the end.
Huh?
Leave a comment
Yeah, leave a comment. Yeah, there you guys go.
at the end of the video.
But we've been cool, man. Like, I've been traveling as of lately for the last couple of weeks, to tell you the truth, a couple of weeks. Not knowing that 4th of July was going to hit us real quick, and we try to avoid, like, when we go, there's all kinds of people, because sometimes, man, you could be waiting in line over there. And what's crazy, this experience that we had, there was actually a man right there, a guy, he had a gun, a soldier, I don't know, he did like a cop, and I told Love and Grace, who the hell is this? And he was directing us, I'll go on this elevator, you can go on that elevator. Because there's workers on the elevators, so they're bringing stuff up, they're bringing stuff down, so sometimes you got to shove yourself in it. But it's cool though, man, but it was hot over there. When you get to that river, that's all it's set up. You set up your ice chest, you get a table, you go early enough. If you have a sea-doo, it's a rock. You can go on the river and you just rock it. Just look at the videos, man. It's hot. It's hot right now. It's hot right now too. Big D has a pool. I haven't jumped in the pool yet. Pretty soon, I have a community pool where I'm at. So shout out to the community pool. Overcoming it. He says straight up. Keep it real, man. Nothing but to do be straight up. You know how you do it. Overcoming. Native Eagle says, I remember fireworks used to work. Smoke bombs. I have a story with the smoke bombs, man. Like, I burned the house down. Like, I almost burned the house down. Let me tell you about this since 4th of July. Are you guys in the mood for a quick story? It was pretty funny, man. So check this out. One day I was kicking it, right? So I decided to buy some fireworks. I went to a fireworks stand. Boom. When my cousin was taking me, I got pulled over, right? So I told my cousin, my name is so-and-so, tell the cops that you know me by this. So he called me so-and-so. He looked at it. He's like, you don't have no warrants? And I'm like, well, my God. Actually, it was a female who pulled me over. And I was like, all right, I don't have. She was like, are you sure you never been pulled over? I was like, no, not like that. And she was like, all right. So she let us go. And then after, we were going to have a big old pool event, right? Celebrating. We used to go to my cousin's all the time because she had a pool. We used to do all kinds of things over there. So I bought some smoke balls, right? It was cool. I remember I got dropped off when I came back. It says overcoming, it says cannonball. When I came back, I had a smoke ball, right? So I lit it, and I was coming down. My cousin lived there. She lived like in a residential area. There's 3 houses in a lot. Sometimes they have 2 houses, 3 houses, whatever. This is a big lot because her house was all the way in the bottom, So I remember what I did was I lit the smoke ball, right? And I was walking down with the smoke ball, and then it got to an end. It started burning all over. I was like, what the heck? So I ended up throwing it. I threw it because it was burning my hand. I threw the smoke ball. Not really where my cousin lived at in the back. Then there was a bunch of bushes right there in Garvey Park. There was a bunch of bushes and everything. It was dry. So when I threw a smoke ball over there, we were walking down. My cousin comes out. He's like, what the freak? The tree was on fire. I was like, what the heck? I never seen a tree go on fire so fast. It was funny. So we got all the stuff. We got the shovels, and it was funny how me and my cousins were just how we reacted towards that, right? So I got out, I was throwing over the equipment. They shoveled it down. We brought the water hose. Luckily, blessedly, the Monterey Park Fire Department came and they put down that fire quick, man. But I never seen a tree, something that went up in smoke so fast. Like it's crazy how fire just crazy. But I thought the whole house was gonna burn down because the tree, the trees go in over the house and everything. But what's funny is that my cousin, those, you blow those where you sit down and there's two donuts, right? He had a couple. He bought all kinds of them. That we blew them all up, right? But the heat melted all of them. That was pretty funny. He had no joke, man. Shout out to the fire department. Shout out to no joke, because I thought we were going up in smoke. But it was because the firework was burning my hand, so I ended up throwing it. So I tossed it. I tossed it. I was like, ouch. I ended up tossing it. I didn't realize how far I threw it, but I threw it in a place where like it was dry bush, that little background, and everything went up in smoke. That tree went up in smoke. It was funny, man. But not funny, not like that. It was funny how things just went up. I was surprised, and family came out, everybody, because everybody was just crazy. How the cops came out, I was like, ooh, I was thankful after. I was like, man, it's crazy. I never seen something go up in fire like so fast. And fire's crazy, man. Fire's crazy. But that was on the 4th of July. So you guys be careful, even with the fireworks. You guys, please, whatever you guys do, man, make sure monitoring, whoever you're out there, make sure you monitor, throw the trash away, clean up. But basically, don't live like that. Or be careful for this weekend. Don't mess it up for somebody else. They come to your pad. Don't let them come to your pad, because you're messing it up for the whole block. Don't mess it up for somebody else. That's the way I see it. But that was pretty funny, man. I remember my hand was burning. I threw that. Then next thing you know, the tree. I just finished just purchasing, and getting away. Like, hey, I didn't. Yeah, I gave a fake name. I got away, and then burning the house. That was funny. Actually, that was my uncle. He had a service. He passed away. And like I said, I've been going to a lot of funeral services, seen a lot of family members passing. It's just crazy, man. Shout out to my uncle, because he ain't gonna be around. He was one of those guards, worked for the armored guard. Where they pick up money, they drop off money. It was crazy, man. So I remember he shot his gun on 4th of July. He's all, get the bullets. I'm like, what the freak? You're not gonna jump in, fool? He's like, I can't swim. I go, I don't swim either, dog. Freaking Gilbert. He ended up putting some shorts on, and I seen him in the water. It's funny. People say they can't do this, they can't do that, but and they end up doing it anyway. Like, man, I didn't shoot that. You shoot it down. Overcoming it says like Cheech and Chong. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Because my cousin had a cool place, man. It was like next to the park. It was down the hill right there in Monterey Park. And there was a couple houses in the lot, and they had the pool in the back. They had the house with the pool. So it was behind them, and then they had the jungle. Like, you could go back there, and I used to go back there, use a phone, kick back, smoke a quick one, It's just all peaceful, chilling, man. Drink a quick one, and everything was all quiet. We did everything, quietly, Don't do things corruptedly. There's no need for that. I'm a quiet person, eh? You won't know that I'm there. You won't know that I'm there or what I'm thinking. I miss those days, man. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Just so you know, things just crazy. Those are good old days, man. But 4th of July is in a couple of days, so you guys be careful, man. Happy 4th of July weekend. We're just kicking, we're just chilling, right? We're just kicking back, hanging out. What's up, family and friends? Don't forget to hit that like button. Welcome back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're just chilling back right here. Big D's telling stories, 4th of July stories. Oh, man. It's crazy. But we overcame it, it was difficult overcoming Native Eagle. We overcame that, man. Thanks to the fire department, man. The first responders ain't no joke. I live with one that fought with fires and everything. The wifey, she was a little animated herself, and she fought fires. She did all this. She talks about her saw. She got lifted by the helicopters. I was like, what the heck? I walk around with a knife with you too, damn. We had a good time, man. It gets hot, man. Hey, fire ain't no joke, man. Ain't no joke, people. You hear about people's tragedies. Their house burns. This, that. Like, LA has lost a lot of homes. There was a big fire. And even the governor, the government, the president is making. There's all kinds of anguish. Determination. Like, you couldn't apply for this. You can't apply for that. Like, shout out to everybody who has lost. If you come from that background, man, if you lost anything, salute to you. Cheers to you, man. Hopefully you gain everything that you lose. That's what life is sometimes, we lose things. Native Eagle says, what is that? What is that, homie? Me personally, I'm not into losing stuff. I'm into gaining stuff. That's what we do. We make it happen. We chill. But that was funny. I remember that day like it was yesterday, man. That was crazy. I was trying to go buy fireworks, and after we got pulled over, and I told my cousin, my name is so-and-so, right? He's all, so. And so I was telling the cops, and it was funny. Life support. It's crazy. That's all it is. We're supporting one another. That's what we do. But the real topic was I came on live to come on today to give a big salute to Jen Magana. You guys go over to Convicted Hearts. You guys go over there and you guys subscribe to our Big Descent. I did a show yesterday. I was cool. We're hanging out. You guys got to go see the replay. Hit that like button. Go over there, subscribe. Cool people, man. Good friend of the wifeys. They hang out. They talk. They do their thing. Women got to talk. It says Daniel Berry on Sports. Highlight says, welcome everybody. Hey, salute to everybody. Overcoming everybody says gaining and maintaining. That's right. That's what you got to do. Maintain. You got to gain it and maintain it. I like that. Because they can get you like this. That was funny. I seen the guy who's getting arrested right now. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I was tripping on that right now. I had to come home because there was the news all over the thing that P. Diddy got. I'm like, what? They dropped the felonies. They dropped a lot of charges against him, which is cool. You got to get, you got good lawyers. That's what you pay for, man. It's not cool if you do things like that. If he did things, it's kind of hard because I seen him. We all seen him right on the live where he beat up his ex. I was like, oh man, I can't believe he was doing that. And he's getting away with that money with a little bit of a couple of dollars you could gain, and it's crazy how it is, man. Right? We could ain't buy nobody out. Overcoming Native Eagle says gaining. Sup? Shout outs, that's right. Shout out, bro. That's all it is, man. Stay in your lane. Don't go looking for trouble, because trouble will look for you. Bumping ain't joking. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And see, Overcoming says, no. Overcoming Native Eagle, what's up, man? Shout out to you. Appreciate it. We're on 30 minutes already. Right now I'm working on putting on the pins, making pins for when I go live. That's why I see a lot of pins on there. Been working on stuff, checking it out. Funk Peace P. Look over your shoulder. That's what kind of sucks, He's gonna have a lot of heat on him, but it's cool. He's gonna be out for the day. He does what he's doing. So holidays are here. It's crazy, man. Holidays are coming up, after this. That's why I like the season to be glad. It's a season to be joyful. the rest of the whole whatever. Overcoming enemy is just chilling. That's all we could do, you know. A lot of times it's funny. You live life things fast. What you're in a hurry for? Over Native Eagle says chilling. Chill till the next episode, right? West Coast. Overcoming Native Eagle. Shout out to the Bengals. Football season's here, man. Let's pick them, right? Let's go live. We're going live and picking the teams. Let's pick them. Let's bring it back. Should we bring it back? Let's go. Shout out to your football team, man. We're just kicking back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You know what it is, your homie Big D. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that like button. Leave a comment, and we're just chilling right here. Overcoming Native Eagles, all right. That's what it is. Shout out to your team, man. Bengals, you know, we did all right in the picks. There was some good, you know, there's always good rookies, you know, the young youth that come in. You know, depending what state you was, where you went to college at, alumni. You know, if you came to USC, if you come from the Atlantic, from the Pac-12, you know, it's just crazy. It's good to see growth, good to see maturity, you know, and the sports we like, right? We see something, we're like, whoa, that was pretty cool. Shout out to the Cincinnati, man, the Bengals. Yeah, there it is, overcoming Native Eagle, overcoming Cincy. That's your team. Is that your team, overcoming Native Eagles? And shout out to the Eagles, man. The Eagles are cool too, man. What's the Crested Joint? Likes the Eagle. He's an Eagle fan. A lot of Eagle fans. It's funny when you go over there to the stadiums over here. You see teams from everywhere. Even the Dodgers get the baseball. Like, what the hell? The Rams, you know, it's just crazy. All kinds of Green Bay Raiders. There's all kinds of, like, man, we're from LA and can't represent. You know, I'm not a Rams fan though. I'm not a San Diego Chargers fan for sure, or LA Chargers. I say San Diego because, you know, Big D comes from San Diego. I lived in San Diego. He said, you ever played football? You know, I had a chance and opportunity. I was a lineman, and that's where I get a lot of my, you know, discipline and remembrance. It comes from how to work out, what to eat, you know, how to stay big, you know, how to get small. I played football before I was a lineman. I played defensive line, offensive line, you know, 1 gap, 2 gap, 3 gaps, left tackle, left guard. You know, I was on the left side a lot. Football ain't no joke, man. The line's where the war's at, and people don't realize that. You gotta protect your quarterback, so that's where the battle's at. You gotta be a lineman. You gotta be defensive. Well, I did that. Said, what other forms of government do you read on besides religious laws? Factors, man. You know, what other religious foreign law? It's just pretty much, you know, it's just the Bible that says I keep it firm and simple. If I don't jump into too many of this and do too many of that, I just stay in one zone. Jojo AZ, salute, brother. Salute, man. It's good to see Jojo. Make sure you guys go say hi to Jojo, the homie right here. He's just kicking back. He's kicking off his shoes and relax your feet. The homie just coming in. You guys are making a quick dinner. You guys are here with your families. Do what you guys did. I do what's up. Your homie Big D. Welcome back to the channel. I got family and friends out here that are kicking it. Overcoming Native Eagle. What's up, man? You're cool. Steve Banno. He's kicking back. It's a slow drive right now. Jojo AZ. Shout out to Arizona, man. You know, I've been over there. It's cool. Shout out to everybody. We're just kicking back. You know, we're almost to 4th of July in a couple of days, which I think is going to be very controversial, to tell you the truth. Because how could you celebrate that independency and then we're in this country and then you're saying we're illegal? It's going to bring up a lot of controversy. Wrong time for wrong things, Salute, homies. That's right. Appreciate that. Salute to Jojo AZ, good homie. My bad, my bad. I was talking to the wifey real quick. At dinner time, what you cooking for dinner? Stir fry, homie. Stir fry. Shout out to Love and Grace. If you go like and subscribe to the wifey. Be supportive. Go over there. You guys be respectful too. Don't forget this lion has teeth. Right? Wherever you go, you gotta be respectful. Don't take it. Jen Magani, you guys go to Convicted Hearts. Be respectful towards her. Beautiful women. They're just out there doing their thing. Women are strong, man. They do their thing. Very supportive. They go out there and they do their thing. That's what I like. Handling their business, taking care of the family, doing what they got to do. What? I love Grace. Shout out to Love Grace. She's over there just chilling, doing her thing. She's in the dark. Come on the light, homie. They're saying you're in the dark. What's up, everybody? Just chilling, man. Overcoming Native Eagle says, "Oh shoot, what's up, homie? What happened?" Beautiful, Love Grace. She's on right now. Overcoming Native says, "Puro taco meat and rice." There it is, man. That sounds delicious right now. Make sure taco meat sounds real good right now. There's a wifey, guys. Make sure you guys go like, subscribe. She says hello. She'll right there. It's my other half. Just go there, just chill, man. So if you guys see us over there by the river, by the lake, you know who I'm chilling with. My better half, right? We're always in Laughlin. You see us on the road. We're always together. We're doing things. We do things together. We chill. We're very supportive. We do it. It says, Mom Nasty says, much love at Big D and Love and Grace. That's cool, man. It's our homie Mom Nasty. Shout out to Mom Nasty. Another person, him and his, make sure you guys go to his wife's channel. You guys go over there. The wifey, she's going to put on the homegirl, Mom Nasty's wife's links up. Cooking with Cheeks, man. And be respectful. You guys be respectful. The homie right there, make sure you guys go follow the homie right there. Smoking and thinking and drinking. That's my homie right there, Mr. 209 up north. That's right. Shout out to everybody, man. Hi, fan. What's up? Mom, Sissy, Cooking with Cheeks. Yeah, you guys go over there, like, subscribe. You guys be respectful. You guys got to understand that, they have other halves, the members, so they're representing. They like to go out, like to go good things. Look at her, go to Love and Grace. Or my videos, too. We kick it with them. We were out there, we're just hanging out, chilling. Mom Nasty, saludos, Mr. 29 says. That's right. I'm out here in your area, Big D. You're out here, where you at, homie? Where you at? Where you at, dog? Don't make me roll up and say what's up. That's right. Hit that like button. That's good. That's good. You're over there, dog. You're welcome. You are welcome. You got, I don't know, other stuff they say you got check in. I don't believe in that stuff, man. You go where you want to. You're in the IE. What the heck, Mr. 29? Where you at, dog? What city? Are you near Ontario? It's a homie right there, Yeah, shout out to Bean Low, Mr. 209. That's why I always tell Bean Low, I'm like, where's Mr. 209 at? Because every time when I count on, they're both on it. They're doing their thing. They're pretty funny dudes, man. Just like the homie, just like me. Just kicking it, likes to be by the water, eat right, drink right, be respectful. Always down when shit goes down. They're always ready, done.
He's in Fontana.
You're in Kentucky? Oh man, no way. Actually, no distraction. Eagles, homie. That's another channel you guys want to follow. Follow my homeboy A&D, good homie. Hey, he's an Eagles fan. Love Grace. Mr. 209 says that's right. What up, Mac? Says overcoming you. That's right. You got the family coming in now. Hit that like button on the way in. It's your homie Big D. Welcome back to the channel. You know, she said it had like 800 people on earlier. What's up to that? Overcoming Eagle says saludos, Mr. 209. That's right. Overcoming Area says Motown. That's how we do. We just chilling. Motown, Old Town, Kentucky is just around the corner, man. You guys always want us to meet up with the homie. Meet up. Take a barbecue down. Shout out, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all you people. You know, 4th of July is in a couple of days, you know. So in a couple of days, we're on Wednesday all day, you know. Tomorrow's Thursday and then 4th of July Friday. What you guys gonna do, huh? What you guys gonna do? You guys are local, you guys gonna be around, you guys, the beaches right here, lakes are right here, rivers are right here, Laughlin's in the backyards. And they all day, that's right. Love Grace, thank you for putting up thanking and drinking.
Oh, he's here for 2 more weeks.
Yeah, wow, you're here for 2 weeks. We gotta link up, bro. Got to make it happen, man. Got to make it happen. Overcoming Native Eagle says A&D, action, no distraction for sure. What's up, brother? And if it's your first time here, make sure you guys like, subscribe, you know, check out all the channels. Check out all my videos. You guys go over to these other channels out here. These are my friends. These are cool. These are people who live up north, who live down south, and we're all the same people, right? Connected through the grapevine. They're homies, man. Much love, respect, you know. That's all it is. That's all we do. Strain a little bit. Homeboys carrying straps, you know. Pull out the straps. But other than that, man, we just chilling. It says, give big thanks and blow big things. That's right, overcoming Native Eagle. Appreciate that. We got 6 beautiful people in here with 6 likes. That's the way it is. We just chilling. We just hanging out, you know. But I'm working on some stuff right now because I want to come out and put stuff on my thumbnail. Working on a thumbnail because I have people, you know, that are locally that have talent, man. They're ready to come out. I've been on some big platforms, and you know, I get introduced in. Oh, you know, Big D likes to cook, you know, by the pool. So I get in. They're like, oh, you have a channel? Like, yeah. Like, okay. Like, oh, you do this, you do that. Like the homie right here, I just went. Like I'm telling you. I just went over to Laughlin over there, bought him some fireworks. I didn't put that up. I don't put all my business up. Love and Grace, you guys go to Love and Grace. She put it up. She has fireworks where we were at. We were doing our thing. We were doing our thing though. Get big things. That's right. Towards that our power. There you go. Shout out to Mr. 209, man. Thanking and drinking. You guys gotta go over there. Gossip, Tom Big D sent you. I got the homie right here, Mr. 209. He's in. All it is Bean Loke and his peeps over there. He has family and friends over there. They have family and friends. Make sure you guys go like, support them, and do it, you guys. Do it. The homies. Tell Mr. 209 Big D sent you. For sure, Big D comes through. You know, I come through, dog, you know. Much respect, Big D. You know, much respect to you, A&D. You know, shout out to everybody, man. Don't look at your hardships, your turmoils, whatever you're going through court. I got friends, I got homies who call me personally. You know, I deal with some real ones, man. You know, I be counseling them, discipling, being a friend. Like, what's up? This is what you're doing. Stay out of jail. Do this. Stay with your family. You know, come home. It's beautiful, man. You stay in a place. You got four walls, right? It's home, man. Make your home, man. Just garden, wet the floor, clean it up. That's what we do. We just hang out. We just chill, man. Especially when we take off. It's okay. It's chill. And much respect to you too, bro. To you too. Much respect to everybody. To everybody. That's what it is. We do. Big D got to get back to the hill though, man. Gotta be back to the gym. I've been taking on. I've been grubbing a lot, man. Gotta get back in the pool. That's right. That's right. Just kicking it. We're just chilling, man. Make sure you guys tap in. Just kicking it. I just want to see what's up today. Got four beautiful people. I had a good people earlier. We're just chilling. You know, I'm out here for an hour. This whole thing was shout out to Jen Magana. You guys go over there, the round table, if you guys haven't already. You know, make sure you tell Big D sent you. I was on there yesterday and we're chilling. We just had a good time. That's what it's all about. It says overcoming natives. It says Big D a counselor. That's what we do, right? Motivation, right? I only speak positive, do positive things. No need for negativity. Right? A lot of us have already been through all that bull crap. You know, like nah. You know, it's all about positivity. You go on there and you learn how to lift people up. You don't lift people down. You say the right things, do the right things. You know, being helpful. There's nothing wrong with being competitive. You know, that's what's good. You know, but make sure you know you have good standards. That's what yesterday was all about. Having that good standards. You know, doing the things you're supposed to do. Lalo largo. You know, staying positive in the things we do. You know, wherever we come from, we come out from a system or whatever. Like whatever the situation is, man. You come out of work, you know, you come out of your home, you come out of gym, like, you know, just be positive in what you do because there's a lot of negativity already out there. Me, myself, I try to avoid all that crap, you know. I endure the good stuff. I already done a lot of stuff. I almost burned out the house, remember? That was funny, man. That was funny. You know, it went from a smoke bomb to freaking almost blew up everybody. And now, you know, my aunt and my uncle they have passed. You know, they pulled together. That's the hardship. That's the reality I've been dealing with this last month and a half. I've been to a lot of funerals and heard a lot of deaths, and it's just a lot of family members. They died naturally. You know, a lot of my older have died naturally, pass away. You know, they get old. You know, my aunt was old. She passed away first, and then my uncle passed away after. I was like, what the hell? But they've been married. You know, when your wifey goes, you know, the loved one, the uncle passed away. Like I was tripping on that. And these are the people that I grew up with. You know, these are people that mentored me. I was able to go over there. You know, my uncle, I was able to watch WWE, all the Royal Rumbles, and all that. You know, go over there and we just do our thing. You know, had some incidents. I was able to have some hardships. My aunt and my uncle were there, and now they're gone. You know, when people are gone that you solidify to, that you looked up to, and now they're gone because of natural presence, though. You're like, man, that's crazy, man. And that's the concept that you try to leave, the legacy that I'm trying to leave here. You know, leave good remarks here. Be an example, a role model to those that you love. You know, your wife, you know, your kids. And that's what you try to do. You know, be a good example, role model. You roll up. You know, when they need you, I'm there for you. I got your back. You leave a good positive legacy. You know, good instruments. Nothing bad. You know, and it's I want to come out here and talk about people, you know, show people this, or like, oh, you know, this and that, and like, you know, people right away, man, they get an aspect of it. But you know, shout out to everybody, and there's a shout out to Mr. 209, Danking and Drinking. Make sure you guys go there. Cool, man. Go there and publicly make your mark. You gotta make your mark. You know, sometimes I'm all about making that difference. Yeah, I don't agree to everything. I make a big difference on the things I do. You know, I'm here by myself. I can stand up for myself. You know, I come right-handed by myself. You know, I come respectfully by myself. You know, I don't need an army. I don't need this, entourage. Support. There's nothing wrong with supporting people. You know, I think I have come a long way. There's a lot of the circles I've been involved in that it has come. There's been some hard marks. Some bumps in the roads, but we overcame those situations. We put our differences down because you know what? I look at myself first. I'm not perfect. It's what we do, and I just chill out and let's make things happen. I can only make things happen for myself. You guys gotta make things happen for you, right? You can't tell things. Oh, what are you gonna do? Like, overcoming ego says that one day they're here, one day they're gone. Pretty much, I seen it. I think the most thing, the hardship that I have experienced is my cousin who passed. His son, and this happened through a DUI. Individual that went over there. And my cousin was just coming from work. His son was coming from work, and he got slammed into from a guy that was going to work, but he went to his friend's house and he had a DUI, and he passed the red light, and after that, like, it's just crazy. But other than that, life is real, man. It ain't no joke, man. Right? Make the positive things happen, all the negative things, nah. Pretty much held back, man. It's crazy. I look at that situation now. Two people are gone. My cousin's gone. And this guy's gonna be most likely in jail for the rest of his life, man. The individual, it's like, man. Then you gotta go service. You gotta go funeral. You gotta see them. Then people are crying. And like, oh man. Like I said, I can't cry no more, dog. That's why you guys see one of my videos chilling with my cousin, and right after I was in Pomona. He lives in Pomona, where it's hanging out, And YouTube wants to give me a copyright because we were playing some songs, It's all good. It's all good. Hating already, huh? But that's what Big D's been through the last couple weeks, Thank God I have the wifey right here. She's been supporting, like, let's go. And like, oh man, gotta go to a funeral again. Like, I done funerals when I was younger, man. It's like, it's a reality, man. We all gonna die, right? Pay taxes, and we're all gonna die. Die with a smile on your face. With an acceptance of reality. That's why I look at it. That's why I try to be that good role model. So when I see my daughter, when she's married, I walk her down things. She says she's going to college. She's financially stable as a parent. I feel like I've done my job. Now I could die in peace. I don't have to worry about this. I left a good legacy. I left a good role models. Be an example. That's what we got to do in life. We got to be the positive example because everybody's negative, man. Overcoming negativity, it be like that. It does, one person that one day where they're saying one thing, the next day they're saying something. It's like, oh man, I don't roll like that. You guys see me, my videos. I have videos from back in the days. I have videos from the '90s. And I'm still the same person today who I am. You could talk to the homies. I could go kick it with the older homies. I could kick it with the younger homies. Not that I need that, and I don't tolerate that. Condolence, bringing them out, and like I don't get. That's like the mayor from right here, right? Like where's so and so, and where's this gang? You gotta come out here and do like what the hell? Are you a professional? You went to school, all that, and now you're asking for gang members to show up? Like, come on. Yeah, YouTube is just as funny. YouTube's funny. That's why I don't put, I try not to stay too much on the YouTube. Saying, live by that. There ain't no policy. I don't live in no yada, no YouTube. I just stay in my own lane. That's it. And be respectful. I don't look for trouble. People on here are looking for trouble. There's so much information that's passing by. They just jump on it. I mean, you go on YouTube and tile anything, right? You could put how to fix a radio, a Maxima, and somebody's done. A lot of information on YouTube, man. YouTube's cool. You could put in the music. It's crazy. Come out here. That's why all you guys have channels, man. You guys are all members. Just be creative. Start doing your own thing. You know. take pictures, elaborate on the positive stuff, don't elaborate on the negative. That's why last night I was on Convicted Hearts. That's what we're doing. That's what I was talking about. We're just chilling. We're just having a good old time. Just kicking back. Just like, hey, do this. It's funny. It was funny yesterday. The stories were funny yesterday. Shout out to Fred, the homie Fred. All right, it's about that hour, so I'll let you guys go. Appreciate you guys, the like, subscribe, everybody who was on. We're just kicking it. Big deal. Be on another live tomorrow or see what's up. You guys keep doing the same things you guys are doing. Mismo. Mismo. Who the hell's Mismo? Memo? You guys stay positive. Happy 4th of July, everybody, man. I know it's tough times to elaborate and to be happy for it, but you guys still gonna go celebrate. I know you guys still gonna cook the asadas. There's still deals out there. People are still traveling. So if you're one of those persons that are gonna travel and be out there, you guys be safe, please, right? Call a neighbor, let them know you have one or two cold. They have Uber rides, so there ain't nothing there. But positive, there's resources for everything. Live in that positive resources. Before you go out, say a prayer for the week, for the day, and be positive on the things you do. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, all the people who came across and chilled, who came. A lot of you guys earlier. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to like. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and everybody's down here. Support them, man. Where I put it down here, everybody has a channel. It's cool, man. They're positive people. And that's what it's all about. Overcoming Native Ego says, stay righteous, Big D. Appreciate that. I'll do my best at it. Stay overcoming Native Ego for sure. Appreciate you. That's all you can do is stay righteous, man. Live that faithful walk, right? Leave good remarks. But besides that, everybody, I got to go now. And I'll let you guys go and do what you guys got to do. Appreciate everybody. Don't forget to join the channels. I told you, you got Mr. 209 Thinking and Drinking was on right now. That was pretty cool. But salute to everybody. Cheers.